Hello, hello, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am TechyPlayz and welcome back to some Pokemon Legends ZA. When last we left off, we were attending to stuff in the DLC, which we started. Hello again, Otaku! we were doing stuff in the DLC, the 5-stream streak, whoop whoop. Nice, nice. Yeah, but we unintentionally started the DLC, thinking it was a side quest that we had just unlocked, which it technically was. And we've completely glazed over the ZA Royale Infinite, or whatever it's called. Endless ZA Royale. We accidentally started the DLC. And I was also tired of the ZA Royale. So that combination led us to doing quite a bit of the DLC. So we're on stage 2 of the Hyperspace Lumiose survey. But we're not going to do that right now. We could go back in there, but we are not going to do that. We are going to switch focus. We're going to go to Quasartico. Because that's where the post-game stuff happens. What's it called specifically? Yeah, the Infinite ZA Royale. The curtains have drawn back on the Infinite ZA Royale. Collect challengers tickets so you can take part in reward matches for fabulous prizes they offer. So. And I'm guessing that we also have the opportunity to obtain a Alolan Raichu from this person, because that looks like a get a regional exclusive trade offer NPC if I ever did see one. So, sun's getting low, but we won't matter because we're going into a building where time stands still. Check in for reward matches here. Ooh. Ah yes, I see you have a challenger's ticket. Would you like to take part in our rewards match? Grrr. Then let's see who your opponent will be. Zach. Who does it? A Tornell. Oh no. Poor guy. Alright, well, let me call your opponent to the battle court, and then you two may begin at once. I was his 100th loss in the traditional. If they call me Les Eternel because Z is the ultimate, the end to all that comes before it. That's not why they call you that. They call you that because you never made it to rank Y. And the and the Royale ended, and the new Infinite one began, and you're now Infinite rank like everybody else, but you still ended the original Royale at rank Z, which is very sad. Anyways, let's see if he got any better, or if this is going to be a cakewalk. A Slowpoke. And a Pidgey. What level is this? It's still level 10! He literally hasn't done anything! Last Pokemon. This will be my Z, the final letter in my challenge against you. This is the beginning of the post game. You know, toward the end of the game, you're supposed to be like level 80 and up, and then they go back and like, here's a bunch of level 10 Pokemon to face. What? At least Pokemon battles lend some appeal to trying over and over, knowing you'll fit. Zach, you live a sad existence. Congratulations, you've claimed victory in one reward. Here is your reward. Thanks. It's some bottle of carbos. Thanks. Oh. That's actually somewhat useful if I decide to train up any other Pokemon. Or, you know, Pokedexing stuff, getting evolutions registered. That's also a use case at this point. Come back and try your hand at another reward match when you get another challenger's ticket. Man. Thank goodness. Drop whatever you're doing and hurry straight back to Hotel Z now. Like now. Okay. Hold on, Lita. Let me just use instant transmission to... So now I got two things. So let's see which one will play out. We meet again. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly as such a man? It's a tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I'm glad for the conversation he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die? Sure showed immortality who's God. No. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Anj. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumios is undeniable. The exact casualty is unclear, but we can surmise that Anj's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Lumios, which led this city built for humans to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length while these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of the city choose. So I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned. I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives and the one that takes. Oh, I'm gonna assume he means Xerneas and Yveltal. The one that gives. I wish I could tell you more. I am sorry. For now, all I can remember is these epithets. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely on. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. What even was that? It's like the guy was trying to win a cryptic old man contest. Gee, Lita, you have no clue. None whatsoever. He didn't even give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare. Got anyone in mind? Yeah, of course, we have Grisham, our good buddy. We're good. I don't know if good buddy would be an accurate description, but someone we're good on good speaking terms with. Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Novu Cafe, I suppose. There you go. We'll be cheering for you. I'm thinking... Yep. Yep. I was about to say, I think Mabel would be our first go-to. We've known Mabel longer, and Mabel was part of Team Flare longer. Why are you just sitting here? Retrieve Pokemon you've sent to your boxes from the main... Greedy little imbecile! Throwing even more budget at the wild zones because now they're a hit with the tourists? We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Sure, things with Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumios. The signs are all there. Why is she always screaming about the mayor when we come here? Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. Is that what we're calling this? You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you've come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Here we go. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, I guess I can't avoid it forever. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in Kalos region. Called it. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two, since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. I had to posit a theory. I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas have been connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch and defeat the anomalous alphas in wild zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Alright. Actually, let's just... I'm gonna fast travel to the Pokemon Center first because I need stuffs. Like to do some shopping. I'd like to buy. Oh, we just got the basics here. Oh, we gotta go to the Emporium thing for the boutique or whatever for special Pokeballs. Either way, let's rack us up about 50. Yeah, 50 Ultra Balls. No, because you don't have any Quick Ball. Alright, where's the freaking Pokeball boutique? Crap. Alright. Quick Ball! We're gonna buy 80 of those. Alright, let's go to Wild Zone 3. Oh! Oh, that's a Steelix. Damn! Okay! Alright! Not what I was expecting! Not what I was expecting at all. It's not even that big as an alpha. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like normal Steelix size. Oh, you've got to be. Run! 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 I don't even know what level it is. I got Pokemon that I could take care of it. Oh, I got Charizard. Is it still gonna be there when night time hits? I mean, it should be, because it's part of a thing that we're actively doing. Yeah, it's good. You know what I could do? I could switch to a dusk ball. Hey-oh! Any shinies around here? I know there's supposed to be a noise. Just in case I missed it. Alright, so let's go to Wild Zone 5. Okay, so one thing I do want to quickly check is the Hyperspace Wild Zones. Okay, so we do got one that has something we don't have. Okay, let's... So we got one that has a Rookity, one has a Tynamo, one that has I can't remember. Zangoose? The one that hates the Viper. Do I have donuts for that? I do have some donuts for something simple like that. Alright. So where's... So we'll go back to Wild Zone 3. We're taking a pause here, because I do want to get those Pokédex entries. So we are sidetracking back to the DLC for just a moment. Because we want Pokédex entries as well. we do not have a whole lot of time in here, so we do need to quickly find Zangoose. We do need to... Yeah. Darn it. Woohoo! Oh, look, Eevees. Oh. That was very wasteful of the Pokeball was. I do get them back, right? Even though I lost them in hyperspace Lumios, I do get them back at Pokemon centers, yes? I'll take that as a yes, I guess. Yeah, this is the one with Dynamo. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're 2-star. 2-star, like, halves the time. Oh, they're right here. Hi, Dynamos. Awesome. Wow, there's a lot of Dynamos in here. Figured we get some items, being that we got Dynamo so quickly. Then we're going to go, I think just one more, oh, far-fetched. Okay, so. We'll use the cherry donut, the basic one on the tier, on the 1 star. That way we can have a full 3 minutes. And then we'll use one of our lesser good donuts to get the far-fetched. Yeah, we'll use one of the 1-star TechyPlayz. Hold on. Yeah, these +6 level. Those will be for our far-fetched attempt. We will get back. There's our rookies. Please don't peck me. Ow. Hyperspace reveal? I don't know if it's a different pattern. Okay. I didn't know if there's an exclusive hyperspace pattern. With Vivian, it's just better to catch it and assume that it, like, it's a new pattern than to, like, not and miss out. We got a bunch of Gimme Ghoul coins, but we yet to see a Gimme Ghoul. Gotta love ranged attacks. I guess we could have just done this, but alright, and then we're just gonna grab Farfetch'd, and then that should be it. Yep. We can also ask Grisham about the things, but for right now, we'll stick with Mabel's stuff. Oh, okay. Alright. Humongo Pecha Meringue Donut. Excuse you? Oh, that's cool. They hold the leek in their mouth when they fly. Dang, these things really do not want to get caught. Dang. Even knocking them out first. Out of a whole batch of them. That's incredibly unfortunate because, like, that is literally the only Pokemon I'm here for. Oh, there's more. Don't have a whole lot of time. Yes! 21 calories left to spare. We got a Farfetch'd. Oh my god. Darn it. Try to get a few more items. Oh well. We shouldn't have any... Yeah, so we shouldn't have any more silhouettes. Okay. So, Pokemon Center. I think all of my stuff back to full health. Yeah. Every time we leave hyperspace. then we're fully healed. So now we can get back to Mabel's task of catching the anomalous alphas. Oh, Gallade. Best thing is we got some tall grass to help. Bad news is we might not be able to get into that tall grass without being spotted. You cannot see me, I am sneaky. Should probably do a dusk claw. Run. Ah. You know what? Not the one I wanted to do Phantom Force on. Oh. Hold on, I gotta get to a... Oh, that's bold right there. Oh. Come on. Really didn't want to do this. Okay. Pokemon Center. Retrieve our capturing devices. And then 9. That one I don't. Ember. Right. Oh, it's just glossing up. Okay. You know what? I went to a Pokemon Center to collect Dust Balls. I forgot that I had casualties from the last one. hear alpha noises. A meow stick? Alright, we are just gonna... Hopefully the curiosity of the meow stick has went away and we've gotten in our position. I want it changed which version of it was. But it did not get rid of its curiosity. Oh. I have no idea whether that... Okay, use reflect, so that means it's still alive. Question is... Ah, okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, right? Fine. Ouch! For frick's sake! I hate fucking nerds! I had that. All I need to do is throw the frickin' Pokeball. Oh my god. Any other Fletchitors? No? Okay. Oh my god. So much easier when there isn't a Fletchender pecking at my rear end the entire time and then ruining my catch window. But I shouldn't have to, like, go take out a freaking secondary regular Pokemon in order to take care of an alpha. And then the last time I dealt with a Fletchender was an alpha one of its own wild zone. And it wouldn't leave me alone there either. Don't get me wrong, Talonflame is a decent fire type, but Fletchenders are unnecessarily terrible. Not to use, but deal with. You haven't surveyed all the anomalous alphas I asked you to look into, have you? You remember where to look? The spirit could get him, my #1 research lackey. Don't tell me it wasn't the Meowstic. Defeat every last anomalous alpha Pokemon. But you're... Did I get the wrong... It wasn't the Meowstic? I am so upset right now. All that crap, and it was the wrong alpha. Meowstic's not even on the freaking... Just a random alpha? Thought those had to be on the one of the species that are on the list here. It's not the Kadabra. Where in the flying fun? How is it not the Meowstic at this point? I think I found it. And there's no way to sneak up on it. It's literally just like, hey, here's only one way to interact with it, and that's head on. God. I thought I was over the platform. That's an alpha carbing too. There's just alphas everywhere, don't you know? And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my tasks has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Well then, looking at the data you collected, are basically headed for disaster. Xerneas is the one that gives life and is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumio City. You can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. Once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. Now, as cool as a shiny Xerneas would be, I don't think I'm gonna go through the whole resets of trying to get it to be shiny. So we're probably just gonna catch it as is. I gotta remember what type Xerneas is. I think it's fairy. To the Prodex. Jeez. What did I filter? Clear. Okay. See, Xerneas is yeah, pure fairy. Okay. weak to poison and steel. So we got Gengar and we've got Lucario that we can use. So excellent, excellent. Let's see here. Where's a okay? So wow, no Pokemon centers are close. So we'll just go to this one here and then we'll fast travel again. $45 stream streak, Benny, nice. Heal up my Pokemon. I've got healing items, but this is free. Alright, let's head to, well, oh yeah, we haven't caught everything there either. Still need Clauncher and Gyarados, but I think Xerneas is going to be the top priority. Although we could get Gyarados. Apparently Gyarados is not around right now. Oh, we got Clauncher. Ow. Stunfisk, I need you to calm down, my dude. Okay, we're gonna fast travel to 6 and then go in from the entrance to 11 on this. I heard it cost 5 million Pokédollars just to join Team Flare back in the day. That's crazy. There's an Alpha Slowpoke that I want nothing to do with. Looks like you made contact with our target. Yeah, no. Yep, it's the Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. We need to catch that thing. You fancy an Ultra Ball? No? Quick Ball! Ultra Ball! Ultra Ball again? Ultra Ball again? Oh. Ultra Ball. Oh. Jump shot? I did it. I know, ballsy for me to not save ahead of time, but I've caught Xerneas in like Pokemon Go and stuff, and it's fine. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. And the victor goes to spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. Why do you gotta keep, like, pointing at your forehead when you're doing that? It's a lot easier to cure like that compared to what you just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just rolling around it. I've been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time, it's quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving Lumios. Then there was all that mess with energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. That energy is probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city, wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow we've managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. Still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. Way da da. Oh, come on. Yeah, you could see Ampharos, but I was still crouched. Ouch. Do I even have a Clauncher? Or a Flowitzer? I have a Clauncher. I caught a Clauncher. Yeah, I know. I need the rest of these. Why do I not have that? Like, I battled Tawny when... No. not important. No, I did not. Before I get the claw. What's there? Do I not have the other forms logged in? Oh, yeah. Switch Pokedex. Oh. Hyperspace Pokedex. Yeah, it's still... It's never gonna not be weird for me to have Gen 8 or Gen 9 Pokemon in a Kalos region area. I know that because we're going back to Kalos after a time where the Galar and the Paldean Pokedex have been introduced. They can just be here. And that's fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to check out the R.E.P.O battle zone now that it's the infinite one. See if they added anything different. And then we're going to wrap things up for this one. I know we did quite a bit of DLC stuff in this one, but look, Pokedex entries are Pokedex entries, and I'm trying to fulfill some. At some point, I'll probably go back and get Clawitzer and Gyarados, or I could just evolve a Magikarp. And I could also evolve Clauncher if I really need to. I don't need the alphas. I don't need to, like, stress over... there's no ones in Sandy. That's Sandy. Oh, they cycle back through. Litwick. Yeah, I need to make more donuts. I need to make... I need to go get more Pokedex entries from these portals. Freaking Sandygast or Palisand? Sandygast, I believe. Still need to get Sandygast. Still need to get Litwick. Although I was surprised I didn't catch a Litwick during the any of the sewer. I think they were in the sewers, weren't they? I know I followed a Litwick into the sewers. I don't know. I don't remember if there were any other Litwicks. And I do also want to start doing more side quest stuff for in streams as well. I would have tracked down a Litwick and gotten Chandelure if I wasn't presented with the opportunity of getting both Gengar and Charmander, eventually Charizard. Because Charizard, obviously, solid fire type, awesome megas. Gengar, great ghost and poison type. Great mega, iconic mega. But Chandelure has new mega. Or is a new mega, I should say. And that would have been really cool to do for a playthrough. But I was handed the opportunity to just catch a Gengar in one of the Corbeau missions. So I was like, well, I guess I'm using Gengar because Gengar. Because Gengar. There's a purple ghostly plushie next to my head for a reason. Also, I haven't used Gengar in a playthrough on the channel, so it was nice to do that. Alright, so do a quick look at what we're missing here. Still Sandygast. Charcadet? Charcadet's in this game? Beldum. Okay. Yep. That's rough. Anyways, let's check out the battle zone. See if it's the good old thing that we remember, or if they've shaken things up a bit. What I got for... Okay. So far, it's the same. We're probably gonna get challenged when they leave this battle screen. Because they walked out and I don't think I'm gonna crouch in time. Oh, I stand corrected. Not bad. Not bad. I was like, I can do that too. Tonight is for alligators tonight. May not be super effective against everything, but it's been most things. Well, might as well let the mega meter run out because it's that low. Guess we're going up top. Maybe. It was a little janky, but it worked out. Yeah, close. Dang it. Whatever. I forgot. Also a dark type. Not what I wanted to do. Also because of how clumsily for alligator, but I should have just started trying to use Charizard because Charizard can fly. So I can do this and not really have to worry about him getting there. But I was trying to keep it up with it being for Alligator's Night. It didn't stay being for Alligator's Night. Gotta sneak up once more with a dragon type move. Which oh. Fine. I can't sneak up on him with a dragon type move if the dragon type move doesn't do anything. So as unfortunate as that is, alright. I could have played this a little bit more. I could have played this better. Could have gotten more wins, but I was trying to focus on the cards. Oh. I got at least 10 wins, and that's good. That's a-okay with me. collect stuff. Get to collect the screw. Pick that up. Get the TM. Ew. The wall of the wild zone and the battle zone clashing. Ah, great. Not great at all. Okay, there is something that I want to do before I wrap things up for the night. And that is to go to Racine Construction. Because I've had good luck catching some things. But I'd like better odds. Okay. Don't need any XP. Well, it's all sold out anyway. Oh. Yeah. If I have enough, I should probably just buy all the plushies. If we do, does that get us kinetic status? Does that make us a kinetic by proxy? Yeah, it seems that you have to, like, go the long route with buying these. It's not okay. Alright, what does the green one do? Oh, that would have been nice against that Fletchender. Even though we didn't even need the Meowstic. A giant canary plushie? Okay, so there are 18 left on the map. That's good to know. Now apparently there's someone in here. Hi, Terra. There's guys in here. Wanna buy some junk treasures that I found in the garage. Oh, King's Rock. Normally I'd go crazy over shell bells, but you know, mega stones. You must be the one that... Yes, okay. So, metal coat just in case. Oh, you can get multiple. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, cool. Did we get anything from I was not expecting that. There you are, came rushing to get your paws on some canary bread, did ya? Only is it shaped like my grandkid's face. It's the best darn bread around. Even Grisham likes it. It's delectable, adorable. It's adorable. Here's a catch. You can only buy one a day. So adorable, it's almost too good to eat. Just 1,300 a bun. What do you say? Sure. Appreciate your business. Oh, even with the face mask, it's like we've seen her without it. We know what's behind it. I guess it's a part of her image anyway. Can we talk to Canary? Do you know what your grandpa is doing? Are you aware? Or are you just lost in your own stream world? Dynamo's my way of making Lumios more fun. That's it? Okay, cool. You got a disco ball? That's cool. I'm guessing this is what the guy outside was talking about, a giant plush. This is probably what it is. And then the ones we got are probably like the tiny one below the Dynamos. I can't believe she has like her own like statue too. Like they literally went all out. Like here's the thing about like streamers, they usually don't have a statue. Like they'll do a plushie, sure. Like some of them will do plushies. But a statue like that, I don't like. Closest thing I can think of is a U2's. And like, yeah, I've got a couple of them. Right there, I've got a Markiplier and a MatPat. Like, those kind of statues, but they're like still caricatures like the plushies are. I can't think of any streamer that does the full like statue like that. Shocking amount of canary themed merch. Yep. Hanging in the locker? Okay. Well, you have fun with your puzzle games and stuff that you do. It's actually not a bad desk setup. Is that a Pokeball mouse? God, the ergonomics of that would be absolutely atrocious. But you do you. Put down like vertical monitor for chat. That's a thick webcam. Okay. Game Freak, I'm gonna nitpick right here, okay? You see this right here, this on my microphone, the black part that's right here, that's called a pop filter. Do you know what the big circular thing you did? Sorry, I banged the freaking control. You know what the big circular part that you put next to the microphone that has a pop filter is? That's another pop filter. Okay? Unless she's like really popping her P's and consonants, I don't think 2 pop filters are necessary. Alright. I know this is like nitpicking or whatever, but like everything else is in order. Like she's got like speakers, which, you know, most streamers headphones, because speakers could get picked up by the mics unless you do a lot of tweaking for audio. And even then it can still fail. A stream deck or a mixer of some kind. Like, it's a fairly, like, put together streaming setup. A nice chair, too. That looks like it might have built-in speakers as well. Yeah, I didn't bother, like, actually examining her setup. And then she's got some snackage. I can respect that. But yeah, all in all, it's nice. And she's got even a themed computer, which is, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's an item. I gotta go all the way up and around for that. Yeah, I was gonna end the stream, and I still need to. But I keep, of course it would be a Thunderstone. But the frickin' canary bread inspired me to stay a bit longer than I was going to. So. Okay, that, out of all things, is gotta be the most unexpected and shocking thing, like, later gen Pokemon in a Kalos game wise. Like, that's absurd. Like, 3 Cyclozars and a guy. Kid, do you know what all Pokemon battles really hinge on? Strategy. Like, you could have gotten... Like, you could have gotten the answer. Are you... Listen good. Pokemon battles hinge on sheer speed. You can swoop in on an opponent or dodge an attack at a key moment if you move fast enough. Me and my Cyclozar roll around Lumios every day, and we've learned moves that let them roll over opponents even faster. With fast in the town, which means you'll never beat us. Are you kidding right now? Don't believe me? Battle us. Okay, we're doing one more battle. Come tell me when you think you're ready. What is Cyclozar? Never bothered with them because, you know, Koraidon and Miraidon are better. Because they've okay, dragon normal. Okay, well, good thing that literally my entire team is equipped with, like, an ice or fairy move or both. I would never respond that way, but that's the only way to accept the challenge. All right. Before they could even touch Gardevoir. Left us in the dust. Yeah, I did. Sit down. You sure kept up with us. I didn't even let you touch my Pokemon. The first one didn't even get to move from its spot at all. You're really good. Guess we need to knuckle down and get speedier. Take this TM, you deserve it. Flame charge. Well, flame charge doesn't just deal damage, it lets your Pokemon move faster. Trust me, there's no feeling quite like running circles around your opponent. Alright, Psychosaur crew, let's ride out Lumios. Ride all around Lumios to our heart's content. Well, that just happened. Alright. Fire. Fire punch. Power 50. I mean, it has a higher power than Fire Spin, but Fire Spin is goated in this game. It's like, yeah, it only hits like 20, but like it just ticks. It encompasses, it ticks, and as long as your opponent doesn't move from that spot, it does a lot of damage. Alright, let's hop over to Hotel Z, where we can wrap things up. Yep, that's going to do it for this one, folks. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to show your support on both Twitch and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, if that is where you're watching this from. After the fact of it being live, then there are links in the description below that will take you to my friends' channels, as well as my social media link just below that. And there will be a video and a playlist on screen for you guys to continue your watching journey on the channel. And I will see you guys there.